Hey guys, good afternoon, or good morning, where I'm at. This is going to be another little mini, let's see, Light Nation Vlogs, Light Nation Vlog series. And I wanted to come on and talk to you guys a little bit about, some more about what we've been talking about. I mean, we got the wonderful opportunity to do so why not? Let's just go ahead and talk about some stuff, guys, ladies and gentlemen. What we have here is rare opportunity cut loose. It's one of my favorite lines from one of the Justice League cartoons. He was able to cut loose on Darkseid, right? Well, a lot of times, man, we come on here, we share our gang stalking experience. A lot of times what happens is, so here's the deal. So what happens is that people start talking about stuff and then they get silenced. Okay? You see the shit that we're talking about on my channel, and then all of it, it's like, dude, really? The stuff gets busted and exposed. Okay? I mean, and nobody's talking about, see, this is the thing, man. Stuff never is able to come out because people, I mean, like, I'm just gonna be real with you. Either die or straight up just get silenced or get bribed with money or, oh yeah, hey, stop talking about that. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. It's the don't do that's. The don't do that's. No, don't do that. Don't do that. But see, a lot of times, this might as well all just sit back and enjoy the show. Get your popcorn, sit back and enjoy the show. Okay? And that's all it is to it. There's, things, you don't know everybody's situation. So it's just, relaxing and just, chill out. So this is why I talk a lot about Freemasonry, because a lot of the time when people talk about it, it gets busted. People don't even understand what it is. There's a lot of people that go out and try to throw people off. It's the throwing the people off. It's throwing people off, man. That's all, everything about this world is the throwing off. If you think about it, man, the devil is full of fucking lies and schemes. It's the basics, man. It's just, this is why you have to be careful. I mean, and it's not even whether you believe in this shit or not. It doesn't matter. That person, if they're scheming, they're scheming. Whether you believe in demons or not, they're scheming. Oh, it doesn't matter. So that's the point. It doesn't matter whether you believe it or not. That's the thing, man. Okay. All of these schemes that go on, a lot of the times, they don't get talked about enough. Because the people at the top that talk about, that do the fucking scheming, don't want the means for the scheming don't want the tools for the scheming to disappear. So then they want to keep, because it doesn't allow them to scheme that. It doesn't, so they're all about, it's kind of, we always talk about efficiency. You know what I mean? You always talk about the efficiency of stuff. You know what I mean? They want so it dials down the efficiency of the scheming. It's not as efficient, man. The whole point of the gang stalking is to psychologically get somebody in the corner and cry and all this. But when you get up and talk about the stuff and bust it out, then it's like, oh shit. Then they don't have anything to say, man. I mean, this is the thing. This is why people, and when I come across another channel, I'm talking about the stuff, I mean, it's like, dude, it's pretty insane, man. So I enjoyed and talk about what I talk about, and that's why I heavily push, biblical teachings as well. You know what I mean? That's why we come on here and I just speak boldly, speak fearlessly and boldly about stuff. I mean, a lot of times people need a fresh perspective. In this day and age, there is no fucking fresh perspectives. It's all a fucking copy paste, copying off each other somebody else's idea. But then, instead of just people letting people be creative and imaginative, that's the whole fucking issue. And then, but see, then the whole thing is that there's people want to do what they want to do to enjoy themselves and hobbies and shit. But then it's a gatekeep with the fucking money and all of this other kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. That's why I come on here. That's why we talk about it, man. And the whole purpose is, guys, and I share, Bible teachings. I share what in my journey of, the King James version of the Bible specifically. And like I said, man, everybody's on their journey. I encourage. This is why, and that's the main thing. At the end of the day, the main thing that I encourage. What do I encourage? I'm not trying to tell. Nobody's. No, I'll never, even if I accidentally say something that might give you the impression I'm trying to tell you how to think, that's not my impression. That's not what I'm trying to do. Or I'm sorry. That's not what, I'm not trying to tell nobody how to think or what to think. It's how to critically think. You see what I mean? So this is what I'm saying. That's the whole purpose of it. And that's why I talk about all the stuff that's on my channel, the Project 2025 and garbage and stuff like that, and all of this. And see, this is the thing, man. I mean, like, they want you to forget stuff. Can I ask a question? Can I ask a very simple question? That's all I want to ask. And now I encourage you it's going to encourage the spark the brain again. How does the president I remember the president of the United States saying that he doesn't know about Project 2025. So, like, how is that a thing? This is the president of dude, come on, man. No. Dude, come on, man. See, that's all what somebody else said. It's the political theater. It's all theater. This is all bullshit. Guys, this is what I'm saying, man. How do you not know about that, man? He got the secret top. Oh, man, the backing of Lucifer. Oh, my God, dude. See, this is what I'm saying, man. There's no way. There's no, see, I'm all about there's no way, right? But motherfuckers are out there weighing regardless. Okay, this is why you have to think, how is this, there is a way. Okay, see, that's the thing. When he's bullshitting you, when you tell you, he doesn't know about this stuff. So that's why I come on and I talk about the shit that I talk about. It's to encourage critical thinking, to talk about people's experiences. I'm telling you, man. So now it's back to the gangster. It's probably like, you probably, well, what the fuck is he talking about? What does Project 2025 have to do with gang stalking? I'm all over the place, aren't I? Okay. But, dude, it's all intertwined and interweaving together, okay? In the vlogs, man. I mean, like, that's what I'm saying, man. So, but let's back to the gang stalking. This is what I'm saying. It all ties together. Do you see? I mean, and see, and then I see again. Let's go back. Let's dial it back down to 2 again. So, like, people are gonna go and say, "Oh, he's doing this and crazy." See, man, this is why I encourage biblical teachings, because if you see the thing is, a lot of times how they get victims with the gang stalking is that there's stuff that the shit that they use behind the scenes that civilians don't know about because it's not out there, okay? And then the shit that they use behind the scenes is gaslit to the fucking absolute maximum Super Saiyan 3 level, and then you're made fun of before even fucking mentioning it. So this is the thing, man. I mean, you have to keep your mind open about stuff. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I'm telling you, man. Like, it's one thing to just, you can't just buy into what everybody else. See, this is the thing. A lot of people are scared and fearful because of what the majority of what people are doing. Okay? But that's the thing. If you encourage how to think, Each individual is their own self. And see, if you are encouraged to pray and talk to Father, talk to God, okay, see, then that's going to lead to, that's going to lead to something that they don't want you to, I'm telling you, man, okay, when you are really into your biblical discussions or teachings, whatever it may be, it doesn't matter. And like I said, I got my thoughts on religion, okay? But the whole purpose is not putting nobody down. The whole thing is to get on here and talk about, everybody. See, the problem is, and I'm going to tell you something, man. We was going on a good bike ride today. See, a lot of times, the things of this world, this is why the Bible talks of trying and not being so connected with things of this world, and that includes principles. Look at humbling. Okay, humbling is like, if you're in fucking middle school or in your school or stuff, and people love, and that's not everybody, but I'm saying it's kind of universally viewed as like a down, like, oh, I'm stupid now. But dude, you know what, man? I'm gonna tell you something. See, this is why it's not of this way. This is what I'm saying, man. Because when this is the problem with this world. They don't want you to level up. They don't want you to discover these things and talk about. They don't want you to get to these levels. They want you to just be in bitch mode. The rest of, this is what, and it's not nobody's fault. It's not trying to, it's not trying to come at nobody. It's the principles of what's going on, man. You look at the fucking news, you're influenced on what you want to do and what you want. Think about it. You're influenced on what you see these guys on the dam. This is why it's encouraged to get into psychological studies as well. Because, when a lot of, this is the thing, man. That's why I love keeping the Star Trek mentality of the strange new worlds. And when somebody else, and it's not trying to fucking say that nobody's no aliens and shit like that. But damn, people come on, people want to talk about eccentric stuff. They want to talk about, science is all about, damn, there's so much to learn and shit like that. But then when people want to go and learn, then it's denied. What the hell is going on? What is going on, man? This is why you have to ask yourself. This is why I keep going into Freemasonry the way that I do. Because it's the checkerboard stuff, man. It's all designed to not get you to level up. See, that's what I'm saying, man. It's like a snag. When you look into it, it's basically look at it as like I look at this shit as a global snag. Okay, it's plain and simple. A global snag. What is a global snag? What is that? Well, it's fucking something that's going all throughout. You guys got to look into it, man, and you got to be careful. There's going to be a lot of misinformation. There's disinformation. Okay, there's people. You have to believe it in people that there's out there that they purposely put people out there to throw people off. And it all comes back down. You have to have certain perspectives of stuff. Even when you're looking at it from a small perspective, and I'm not saying that everybody is being gang stalked is talking about super wild shit, right? Don't get it twisted, okay? The reason why I share my experience in general, and I've made it very clear, and hey man, if you even come on here and you get a laugh out of what I'm saying or whatever, anything, that's all dude. This is all about just being real and authentic and shit, man. You see, here's the thing. Demons prey on victim mentality. This is why there's a victim mentality fucking on the news and shit, and people this is what I'm saying, man. It's the victim mentality. You have to stand your ground, man, and I know that's hard. It's hard, man. I see people go on, I see people on podcasts, I see them talking about stuff, man, and it's hard, man. But when you speak up on your experiences, there's reasons why people are speaking up about their experiences. You may look on the outside and you may say, wow, why does he keep talking about this stuff? Well, maybe you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Maybe there's so much more that you don't know. Okay? And maybe that's why I'm encouraging you to keep your mind open. You know, I'm encouraging it. You know, I'm not trying to tell you, oh yeah, you know, I'm just personally telling you from my experience. This is why I said in my vlogs, I know God is 100% real. Okay, this is why I speak and share Bible scriptures the way that I do. That's why I do that, man, because it's encouraged. And that's all, man. You know, I mean, the shit that I'm talking about, this is why I just present the general topics, and I keep saying you look into it. That's why I keep saying that. You know, I'm not, you know, I'm just, and then I'll share what I've seen and share on the stuff that I look at. You know what I mean? But everybody is liable to be, you know, shown something else or brought something to somebody's attention that they didn't see before or whatever. This is why, even in elementary school, and I remember all the time, they say, you know, get a second look over, because sometimes I mean, you know, I mean, this is it's the matter. I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes when you're writing a paper and you might, it's not designed for, it's okay, dude, we're not, this, in my opinion, we're not designed for one man to know everything and like the rule over others. That's not the, see, this is the mistake that when they come up with, people come up with saying, oh, I'm the prophet and stuff like that. See, that's an issue, because I don't think, no. Okay, the Bible speaks and warns against false prophets, okay? Warns of that stuff, okay? And then, so this is why I'm talking about stuff. There's nobody, this is why you guys got to look into this stuff, man. That's all. You guys got to look into it. And now I even present stuff on my channel and encourage it. It's the encouraging. It's all about the sparking. It's the spark. It's almost like when you open up your car and you know you need a jump. The spark. You need a jump. It's the jump, man. It's the jump. So guys, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, I'm going to come, this is just going to be the vlog, you know, it's not going to be, and this is why, if you notice, I didn't highlight too much of gang stalk, and you know, that's why I was highlighting, what the hell does Project 2025 have to do with gang stalking? What is that? What? Whoa. What the fuck? What? Whoa, man. Okay. See, this is what I'm saying, man. But it's a vlog. You probably thinking, hey, if you think, hey, this guy's going up his rocker. Well, hey, man. That's you. But I'm just, you know, still encouraging, man. You know, everybody's doing their own thing. Whether you know, chilling and playing some video games or whatever. You know, you want to play the video games, that's fine, you know. That's cool, man. But you know, when we talk about stuff, it's not, and a lot of times, sometimes it's hard to hear the stuff that we talk about. That's the big issue, man. A lot of times people like the stuff. They don't want to know the truth. See? They don't want to know the truth about stuff sometimes, man. Because the truth can be scary, but this is why I encourage the, you know, about biblical teachings along with it as well. Because there's a lot of things that you can learn over the course of your journey. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Doesn't matter. You know, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody's going to get mad. Everybody's going to do the thing, you know. But, you know, that's why it's encouraging. I encourage you guys, man, to just continue on. Doing whatever you want to do and continue striving forward. That's what we come on here in hopes of, you know, motivating somebody as well. You know what I mean? But who knows? You know, I will make certain specific series, you know, talking about stuff. I encourage you guys to check out some of my other previous videos. Might be some wild stuff on there. You know what I'm saying? But it's out there. I mean, you know, if you want to, you know, it is what it is. You want to make fun of me, do whatever, you know. Just know that at the heart of it, you know, just, you know, good, just guy trying to spread, you know, Just trying to spread the gospel, trying to spread, my journey with Christ and sharing it with others in hopes of, leading them towards, higher power and most high. You know what I mean? It's not trying to be negative. It's just coming on here, and this is why, see, in my journeys, it seems the journey that God has me on is it seems like, I encourage you guys, lay it all out on the table in prayer. Don't be afraid to admit anything wrong doing. And, this is why a lot of times people get scared. They're like, oh shit, God is real. Well, dude, I mean, yeah, but it's all about forgiveness. This is why the Bible talks about forgiveness. The Most High Heavenly Father is a forgiving God because we live in a world full of sin. Okay, that's the whole point. We live in a world full of sin. Nobody is going to know everything. This is why when man call him wise, call him a fool. Because we're all learning. Everybody is on a learning journey, man. It doesn't matter. See, and you're gonna look. I'm gonna guarantee you. I guarantee it. Guarantee you, you're gonna look right. It doesn't matter how high you get. You're gonna look right, and you're gonna be like, "Oh shit, I didn't know that." Or you're gonna learn something new, or somebody else is gonna know something that you didn't know, and then somebody else is gonna know something that he didn't know, and so on. Okay, see, that's what I'm saying, man. So. You continue, looking up, man. And that's why, guys, if you do come on here and check out, if you do happen to come on and see this vlog, you'll see, I am mentioning gang stalking. So, but anyways, guys, again, I'm going to come back with my series on that and it's specifically highlighting stuff. This is just a vlog, just coming on here, And we speaking it real, man. And I don't know. Like I said, I hope you guys just enjoy listening to me because I enjoy coming on and doing these vlogs. It's just talking about my story. Sharing it. It's nothing to do with it's all it is just sharing the story, man. So guys, I appreciate you tuning in. You guys have a good rest of your day. We're going to continue on with the rocking and the rolling, right? So guys, you take care. This is Truth Seeker. Thanks for stopping by Truth Seeker Nation. I appreciate it. That's why I talk about the shit that I talk about. Make you the truth seeker, and you go on and you spark the brain and you do your own looking into stuff. So guys, I'm gonna catch you later. This is Truth Seeker signing out of the Truth Seeker Nation. Thank you very much. You have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.